Hi, first graders. Today we're going to go over some important reminders about our iReady diagnostics. This week, you will be taking your third diagnostic test in both reading and math. So today we're going to go over some important reminders to help you get ready for your diagnostic tests. And remember, we want to get pumped up for success. Why are we taking the iReady diagnostic? Remember, the diagnostic is important. It helps you and it helps me. It will help us to understand what you already know and what you still need to learn. It will help make the best use of your learning time, and it will help you have the chance to show what you know. Try your best so that you can show what you've learned. I can't wait to see all that you know. Why are we taking the diagnostic again? Taking this next diagnostic is going to help us. We'll be able to celebrate all that you learned. We'll help to know your progress toward reaching our first grade goals. And since it's the end of the year, we'll have a snapshot of your end of first grade learning to help us get ready for second grade. And this will help get new lessons that are just right for you, so that when you're working on iReady, your lessons are not too easy or too hard. They'll be just perfect for you. Okay. The diagnostic is going to help determine what comes next on your online lessons for iReady. The results of your diagnostic decides what lessons you will get for your My Path on iReady. It'll make sure that the lessons are matched just right for you. If you try your best on the diagnostics this week, the lessons will match exactly what you need to learn. Last time we took our diagnostic, we did things well as a class. Something we did well was trying our best on every question, even if they seemed a little hard. However, as a class, I'd like you to remember to work on not rushing during the diagnostic this week. Take your time. Do not rush through the test. Think about your answers before you select an answer choice. What should you do while you take your test this week? Remember, this test is adaptive. You should try your best, but know that you will get questions that you don't yet know how to answer. You will see questions you won't know how to answer because you haven't learned them yet, and that's okay. So some of the questions will be just right. Some might be too easy because it's things that you've learned and you've learned them well. And some might be a little too hard. You're just not quite ready for those questions yet. But that's okay because it might be something we haven't worked on yet. Try your best. Do not rush, but also remember not to spend too long on one question. Here are some helpful tips to remember. Take your time, don't rush. Read each question and each answer choice carefully. If you get a question that you have not learned yet, try your best. For math, you can show your work on paper for your problems if it helps you to work out your answers. So it's okay to have a piece of scratch paper and a pencil nearby to work on some of your math problems. For reading, you should read each passage carefully, and if you need to, go back and reread the passage when you need to answer your question. Don't forget to check your work before going to the next question. After the diagnostic test, iReady will create a special report for you and your families to share about your progress that you've made in first grade. And after the diagnostics, we as teachers will be able to review the results and help to determine some new goals for you as we think about moving forward to next year. Okay. Don't forget that as a school, we had been working on our class rewards on our hundreds chart, and we hoped that's something we can continue again when we see you back at school next year. Now I want you to take the time and to think about what will you do to try to be sure you're doing your best on your iReady diagnostic. What will be most helpful to you? Will you focus on reading the passages carefully? Will you try your best? Will you work hard? Will you remember not to rush? Will you use paper and pencil to help you solve your math problems if needed? What do you think will help you do the best on your test? I know that each of you will rock it. Try your best. Show me all that you know. You're going to do great. Good luck, first graders.